welcome. Happy Christmas. It's Anime Club. And today is our special, very, very special Boxing Day episode where we're doing a double feature. And because it's very special and at Christmas you spend time with the ones that you love, we've got our very special friend Tooney. Hello, Tooney. Say hello to the people at home.
Hello. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. And of course, there's me, Santa, and my happy little snowman friend, Frosty Kris.
Right. I'm Santa's solicitor.
Yeah. Frosty, and Rudolph. And before we talk about the films that we're going to cover this week, what snacks have you guys got? Because Christmas is not only a time to spend your days with loved ones, it's also a time to stuff your face. Show me your snacks.
Right, so I was bad, obviously, at Christmas, so I didn't get anything. So I've been to the Boxing Day sale at IKEA today and picked up this little Swedish treat of dime bars, or whatever their own version is.
Oh, shit, yes, Tooney, that's a good shout.
You should say shit, yes.
I did. That's how Santa rolls now.
Fair enough.
It's Boxing Day. Boxing Day is like the one day he gets off.
True.
Very cool. What was that you were waving? Is that one of the dime bars?
Yeah.
Wrapped. Nice. Yeah. What about you, Kris? What have you got?
Well, as you say, that time between Christmas and New Year's is like the dead zone where you just live on leftover food, snacks, and you don't know what time it is. So I've got 3 snacks. I have a Milky Bar thing, chocolate crumble.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
I've got some leftover
Crumble?
chocolate crumble, yeah. Got some leftover after 8. And
Nice.
I've got
Do you ever turn the after 8 packages into little helmets for your action men, Batman helmets? No, just me?
what? Like as an adult?
Yeah.
No,
What?
I don't.
Okay,
No.
well, you've lost all joy in your life. And was that a Terry's Clarin?
Caramel one, but I've got nothing to hit it off against because my walls are like plaster. So no. But I've done that before, and I've come up with a massive bruise on my head. So I don't know. I'll find something.
Sometimes I just chuck mine on the floor.
What, like punches?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I did break it there. Oh, I broke it on the wrong side.
How
So
it's spherical. How can you break it on the wrong side, you madman?
I know what I mean, man. Oh no, I actually did break it properly.
Nice. Oh, look at that.
nails.
Fists of steel. I've got some from Asia Mart. Thank you, Asia Mart in Worthing. I've got some roasted tofu. It's densed sauce and superior taste! ! That's what is on the packet. Densed sauce, superior taste, and then some like weird peachy things. I also got this strange flavored cotton candy, and some seaweed cracker things, and a free lumpy juice. It's going to be my first time trying lumpy juice. Hell yeah, and it says free.
How do you know it's free?
Yeah, good question.
So
yeah.
when you drink that lumpy juice, you're gonna neck it.
Yeah, probably. Not all of it all in one go, but I'll take a big old swallow of it. Seems only sporting.
It's gonna be fun you drinking it, especially when your background blurs it out.
It's going to get wild here in the North Pole. When you didn't realise the North Pole was a strip club. And there's just a woman just necking something. So what are we doing this week, guys? We had a double feature. And we watched two films that were originally aired together. So this was originally, they were done as a double feature in Japan for children. No less. I just want to say that up front. Apparently they were both marketed as children's films.
Gotta teach yours life lessons.
Gotta teach these life lessons.
Eat your food.
Yeah. Never mind kids starving in Africa. There's kids starving here. In this house. And we watched Grave of the Fireflies, what might be one of the most depressing anime films of all time, if not the most depressing. Like, I can't think of a single other anime film that has left me feeling as sad as this film did. And one of the sweetest, most beloved anime films of all time, My Neighbour Totoro. Totoro. You're going to mock me the whole time, and I can see it in your eyes, Chris.
I mean, I would say
It helps if you do it in the accent, I think. If you do it in the accent, then it sounds better.
This accent.
No,
I've already got an accent. Ooh, this tofu is actually quite good. But we'll start with as the directors intended and the production studio intended. We're going to start with Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah. It was that order originally. Did it go Grave of the Fireflies then, My Neighbour? Right.
Yeah. That was how you were supposed to watch that. Can you imagine if it was the other way around? Now that you've watched this lovely film, My Neighbour Totoro, time to watch Grave of the Fireflies. Yeah. So, how would you describe this to someone who'd never seen it before?
I would probably wind them up and say it's a bit like Princess and the Frog, and the Fireflies are like the guy in Princess and the Frog.
He's cute. With the I forget what he calls the North Star that he's in love with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evangeline.
Never seen this.
No, I actually did. I actually thought this was like an amazing film. But to describe it, it's just like, yeah, like you said, depressing and harrowing. But it is actually a really amazing film at the same time.
Yeah. What's it about? How would you describe it, Chris?
Me, so I would say it follows siblings called Seta and Setsuko, and basically you follow them as they find out that both their parents are dead, and they become homeless, and they slowly starve to death. Actually, the older brother starves to death at the start of the film, and then it mementos and starts like through flashbacks. It shows how he got to that point, and you slowly watch his little kid sister die of malnutrition. It's one for all the family. Like, I was watching it. It is animated amazingly, but afterwards it was just like, you know when you're driving home from work and you turn the radio off? Which one of them?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I think that is why it got put. That is why they done it as a double feature, wasn't it? So that you watch Totoro straight away afterwards, and you
and
filled with a little bit of joy afterwards.
It restores the hope in you. It's incredibly depressing. It's based on a novel, which is based on a true story and is written as an apology to the writer's sister. So he's the author of the novel. I was looking up interviews with him, and he said, "Oh yeah, the death of is it Setsuko, the little girl?"
Yeah.
Setsuko.
Yeah. The death of Setsuko is pretty much exactly how his own sister died, and I was like, "Oh no, that makes it 100 times more depressing." And he also says that it's not so the director said it wasn't an anti-war film. It was a anti-nationalism film. It's a film all about loneliness and isolation and how that like kills people, which of course is so much better than an anti-war film. So much lighter and more.
The only time I ever got anything like that was from their auntie, who was just like, so she took their mother's old clothes and sold them for rice as a little like backhand at the farmers for this. And it was kind of like she'd take that rice and she would give it to her husband and their cousin, her daughter, and be like, oh yeah, they're going contributing to the nation. Your cousin's going to work every day. Used to are just as in like a 10-year-old and a toddler, 3-4-year-old, are just sitting on your bums all day. So you're getting no rice. And you're like, there's a very strong, you have to contribute to the nation to get some sort of reward. I kind of got it from that, but the rest of the film doesn't give us any of that.
So I think this Seita also wants to follow in his father's footsteps. So his father is a Japanese naval officer, and that's how he dies at the beginning. And there's something about him, and I don't know how clearly this comes across in the film because I only got this because I was looking up interviews with Takahata, who's the director. Who was saying it's because he wants to set up a kind of pure family and his own family. So he kind of takes Setsuko away from the rest of society. And in doing that, he kind of dooms them both because he cuts them off from any help. And you see it with like the police officer when he's like stealing food and then he gets captured. There's just so much sad stuff that happens. And the police officer kind of gives him a break instead of like being able to like lean in and ask for help. He feels like he has to like keep going and be the man. Like he never is able to ask for help. And I guess that's where the kind of the apology to the sister bit comes in as well. But yeah, like you say, it's a film about 2 war orphans. They have a very, very sad life. And you basically just watch them struggle for food until they both die. It's very sad. And it's very, very sad. And there's also, so Takahata was also like lived through the incendiary bombing in Japan. So going into the film, he knew that he wanted to like animate some very realistic bombing scenes. So as well as being quite like a slow film at times, it has these moments where you're like, oh, this is like quite like lots of sparks, lots of moments that break up that slowness.
Yeah.
Bit sad, bit gross. But he also compared it to like a double suicide film. So there are like these things called double suicide plays like Romeo and Juliet, and he said that's what he sees it as. He sees it as a double suicide story rather than like an anti-war film, which is
Why did you say it's suicide? Because like it was their choice to go and live in a cave, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, and also in double suicide plays, it's never really the people who die's fault that they die. They're always a victim of society. So if you think about Romeo and Juliet, they're star-crossed from the beginning. And it's like, and actually in exactly the same way, they have a prologue which tells you that they're both going to die before the play even starts. And in a similar way, because you see him dying right at the beginning, you kind of know his fate before you've even watched the story. And I think that's the only thing that really, nothing can really prepare you for watching a 3-year-old starve to death. That is like
slowly
can really get you ready.
Yeah. Slow. It's not like she never woke up. It was just like, is she gonna? No. Molly was watching this with us because this is the first anime she's watched.
Which was a terrible thing to do to her, Chris. Why did you do that?
Yeah, why did you recommend this? And throughout the whole thing, Molly was just like, I've got a horrible feeling, like all the way through. And she was like, does one of them die? And I'm like, but I can't see anything. Obviously, you saw the older one die, and she's like, "Oh, right."
Yeah.
And then there's a scene where Setsuko doesn't wake up, but she's asleep, and she's like, "Oh no, I thought she died there. I would have been heartbroken." I was like, "Oh, well, this is gonna go down like a lead balloon."
We got a message I got a message from her on Discord, which was like, I think it was yeah, she was like, "It's awful. I hate you. Why did you recommend this? I'm never listening to any recommendations you ever tell me for films."
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. And then the next day, I also got a message from her being like, I've thought about it, and it's actually very, very beautiful, very well made, still incredibly depressing.
Yeah.
But she did give it I think she gave it a 9 out of 10 after, like, the next day, after the sadness had faded a bit, which I thought was quite a high mark. So, but she did also say she'd never watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is something that, like, you're not going to forget it after you watched it. It's going to stay with you, like.
Yeah.
She
But
did
you
check
don't
on
need to
Finley
watch it again.
afterwards.
Yeah.
She did check on
you
our
think
small child.
Feed him a few extra sweets the next day.
Make sure he doesn't have bloody poos. Oh no.
So sad.
The most harrowing scene for me was when, well, apart from the death, was when the farmer is taking Seta away, and she's like shouting, "Seta, Seta!" I was like, "Oh my god, this is absolutely brutal."
Yeah, because you're like, you don't realize how small she is, and if you think about it, because you've got kids as well, would you leave a child that young to just wander about the countryside?
3 years old. Was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then towards the end, it shows you playing all by herself and that around that area, doesn't it? Like, because obviously she had to leave her to try and get food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was actually, I'm sure it's a theme in Ghibli films, because it's like, even in the My Neighbour Totoro, I'm like, you're a child. Why have they left you alone to just wander about in the forest and stuff?
It was different in the 90s.
True. It's the 80s.
I used to wander about I used to worry, well, up until the 90s, I was wondering about, to be fair, on a campsite most summers, but there were reed beds I shouldn't have been in, for sure.
See, I'm sure the Bulger case happened when I was like 3, so I was roughly the same age as the little kid, so it was just like, no, we're not gonna leave him alone.
We're the same age, and that makes me feel sad. It's like, my parents were like, they'll be fine.
I think that things like that did change the way, well, parenting is done in general, really. So, yeah.
Yeah. And probably for the better. Normally I would talk about favourite characters and things, but that doesn't feel quite right. What were some of the kind of like most memorable moment, or like some of the moments that kind of got you? You mentioned like when the farmer's taking Sata away after he gets caught stealing food.
Yeah, there's a few
other bits.
There's a few for me. Like, there's at the end, after Setsuko dies, you see what she was doing when she was alone. So she was playing by herself, she was catching bugs and doing all this sort of stuff. And then there was the scene where just over the river, there's a family comes back and moves into the house, and it's just like a normal family. Where it's a group of girls who are just like, oh yeah, we can come back and I can finally listen to the radio again, and I can do this and blah blah blah. I've been so hard done to because I've been evacuated to another part of the country in my holiday home or whatever. And I was like, this is horrible.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to remember when this was made. I think it's like
88.
the 2000s. Is it 88? Was it really that early?
Yeah, because it was at the same time as Totoro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. How do you feel like it holds up animation wise? Yeah, 1988. That's wild.
I think it holds up great. It still looks amazing. I kind of thought of that. I don't know if I'll watch some sort of remake though, like remaster, because I never know. Because I watched the next film, My Neighbour Totoro, a remake, and it looks amazing. But I remember watching the original and it looking a bit fuzzy, and you can tell it was made back then. So I don't know.
It was like digitally remastered.
Yeah.
It was on Netflix. I watched it, I think, and I think it has been remastered.
But Toonie hasn't watched that much anime. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it would look really good. Especially, well, I haven't got on to Totoro yet, but that just looked like incredible.
Yeah.
Was my camera not working there?
I think it was a delay or something.
For a really long time. It just looked like your brain was buffering.
Yeah.
No.
Kris can edit out the pauses.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that I was this was quite a groundbreaking anime film. So at the time, a lot of animators were told that they couldn't do realistic depictions of Japan as like in the backgrounds. And then this film comes in and the director's like, no, it has to be as realistic as possible. And the children have to feel like children that those kids who are going to be sitting in the cinema watching, they have to be able to relate to them. They have to feel like ninth graders.
Wow.
Horrific. Because you really
Yeah, I wonder
the kids.
what was his goal, like, of doing that to like kids? Basically, it seems so like sadistic.
Yes. Well,
I think he was woken up on a Sunday morning by laughing kids, and he was just like, "Nah, not anymore."
one too many times. I'm going to have this, and this will play in every household at 6 a.m. So his whole thing was that he wanted to make a film that was about how nationalism damages society and how it marginalizes people who are vulnerable. So he thinks that, like, ultimately, like, when he was reading the original novel, and I think this is true of the author as well. So the original novel is very like anti-imperial Japan, and actually his next film, which got cancelled partway through production, was supposed to be another film which was anti-imperialism and anti-nationalism, which was going to be about the kind of the occupation that was happening with China, and got cancelled because of the Tiananmen Square protests. So it never made it because the studio was just like, in Japan there was suddenly a lot of very like anti-Chinese, anti-imperial feeling, and they thought a film that was set half in China wouldn't be well received, so they cancelled his next film.
Nice.
But he even like, so the kanji for Firefly, there are two different ways you can write Firefly in Japanese. There's the common way, which is to do with like a fluorescent, that translates kind of to fluorescent light bulb. And there's another way that you can write Firefly, which translates for drops of fire, which is like a common term for the incendiary bombings that happened. So I think if you were reading the title in Japanese, there's another kind of like early warning that this is going to be like, because Grave of the Fireflies sounds almost romantic. And like you both said, there's a kind of like almost like a whimsy to it when it's translated into English. Whereas I think if you're reading the kanji, and you see drops of you see that double meaning to it really early on, that this is going to be something that is about the impact of war on society.
I don't think the title would be as good if it was Grave of the Fireflies, in brackets, these are bombs.
No, but that would be a fair warning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the other things I think that he was trying to do. But like I said, like the original writer, it's his story. So he lost his family because of the war, and then was left to like raise his little sister, who ended up dying like Setsuko does in the films. And I was reading one interview with him, and he was like, I always thought I was the kind of person who would share food with my sister until I was starving, and then as soon as I got food, I ate it, and then I felt remorse. So it's like it's like having the weight of that kind of on the soul. I think it's, even if it's not intentionally anti-war, I think anything that shows like a true depiction of the impact of what happens when when resources are diverted away from civilians will kind of inherently have that element to it, because you're seeing the impact on children or innocent people. So yeah, heavy stuff. Happy Christmas.
Kids film, innit?
Kids film.
You could put a spin on it. You could say, right, so maybe it's trying to teach kids not to be stubborn, and like actually seek an adult for help if they're starving to death. Maybe, like,
yeah. That's the moral of the story. If you're hungry, go find an adult.
Yeah. Basically. Or don't drink pond water.
Eat your vegetables, or you'll get firebombed.
So here's a question. It's a kid's film, right? You're both fathers.
Yep.
I don't have children. And also my own father is the kind of father who, at a very young age, was reading me When the Wind Blows. I don't know if you've read or seen When the Wind Blows by Raymond Briggs, but it's about an old couple who slowly die. It's an old couple. They're the last surviving humans after a nuclear holocaust, and they slowly die of radiation poisoning. That's the story. So I read that about 4. So my sense of what is okay to give to children to consume, probably not to be trusted. And I'm curious, would you let your children watch this? And if so, at what age?
No.
Steve,
Definitely not.
Would you not? Not at all?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
I've got a 5-year-old child, and I don't want to really introduce him to the concept of war yet. So I think he's pretty... He doesn't really know what it's about.
Stick to your Gruffalo.
Yeah, stick with the Gruffalo. Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
I'll that much now. Neighbour Totoro.
Yeah.
Raymond Briggs you mentioned, was that the same one who did the Snowman and Santa Claus? Same guy.
Yeah, it is. It is. And Chris and I were talking about this, and we were like, in a way, this double feature is a bit Raymond Briggs, because you've got When the Wind Blows in terms of Grave of the Fireflies, but then you also have like the Snowman and Santa Claus in terms of My Neighbour Totoro. It's that kind of dichotomy of what people are able to create.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the Snowman equivalent? Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say my headphone is saying battery low, and that'll be coming up on the audio, so that's fun.
Amazing.
Oops.
We are professionals, and it's Christmas. This is our Christmas special. We're giving it everything we've got.
We might have to pause.
You're such a bastard. You do stuff like that all the time, and then you just start hitting play like we're supposed to be normal. where were we? Grave of the Fireflies. Okay, so you wouldn't let your kids watch it. Would you watch it again? No. Not in a million years.
I appreciate it for what it was, but it does not need any rewatch. No.
That's fair. Should we move on to the second part of our double feature? The part that's supposed to restore hope. I'm trying really hard to just carry on like normal, but it's very difficult with those headphones. I think it's the headphones plus the suit plus the glasses it's just killing. It's just making like a, yeah.
It will.
It's in his Twitch stream outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It does. It feels very, very Twitch streamer charity stream.
Oh.
Let's raise £1,000 and I'll take my tie off.
See, I thought it was given like working men's club DJ.
It is giving that as well. But with the kids' headphones, it's adding a level of sinister, I think.
I didn't say it was a good one. I get paid in pints.
Yeah, 3 drinks tokens.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to choose from the top shelf. Moving on. My Neighbour Totoro.
Yeah.
Very, very different film.
A lot less dead kids.
Supposed to be a lot less, as in 0, the right number for an animated children's film of dead kids. 0. My Neighbour Totoro is we're back in Studio Ghibli, the powerhouse that is
Are you okay?
Miyazaki. No, I just completely forgot. I completely forgot Miyazaki's name. I can slowly hear my my anime fan membership being revoked. Directed by Miyazaki. We've got Joe Hisashi doing the soundtrack. Lovely film. How would you describe this one? What happens?
Me, I'll go for this.
Yeah, go on.
It's a whimsical film about 2 sisters. Again, 2 children. Their mother is ill. They've just moved into a new house. And to cope with them being alone all the time, I think they've imagined all of these like forest gods and spirits, like a cat bus and a big fox thing. Yeah.
Already, I'm like, this is wild. Are we gonna have a fight? You think they imagine them?
Yeah.
Tooney, what would you say this film's about? Well, I swear to God, if you tell me to talk and all his spirit friends aren't real, I'm leaving.
I think they are, as you say, I think they're spirits. So yeah, they're real in that world, yeah. I don't think the kids are imagining them, though.
I think they are, because they're the only ones that can see them.
Yeah, but maybe that's to do with the fact that they're open-hearted and joyful, and you're a cynical old man.
What you trying to say about Nanny? Do you not think her heart's open? It's a bit...
She says they're real. She says that she used to see them as a girl. She says they're real, Chris.
Mass hysteria. There's something in the water. They've been drinking the water down the stream from the first film.
Oh God!
That black rain.
Yeah. The black rain. So this would be set in the 1950s. Originally was supposed to be set in the 1950s, and then apparently they didn't do enough research, so they ended up making it a kind of more generic time period.
Yeah.
But it is lovely, and it is. I think so. It's based heavily on like Shinto folk belief, the idea that everything that has a life, like everything that has a life force, has a kami, a spirit attached to it. So every forest that you go to, different trees that you go to, and Totoro is the forest king. He's often described as by the production team. So he's the kami of the forest that protects this particular woodland. And it's you can tell it's Shinto belief because at one point the children see Totoro, and then the father brings them back to like say hello to the kami and to thank him for his presence. And you see the tree wrapped in rope and prayer paper. And that's how you know it's a Shinto belief system. I think they're real. I think the fact that you think those kids are imagining things just shows like how cynical you are.
I think it's even darker than Grave of the Fireflies, and it's a coping mechanism for being left on their own so long. Luckily,
you think this is darker than Grave of the Fireflies?
They're all ghosts.
We've actually been watching The Sixth Sense, and it's spoilers for The Sixth Sense. Yes. Fair enough.
Yes, the mum's in hospital, isn't she, on this one? The dad's working.
Yeah. He's a professor at a university.
I watched this with my sib and their boyfriend, and we were all like, is it just us or is the dad a hottie? Like, he's a professor at a university. He like engages with his children in a really charming way, and he's kind of a hottie. We decided he was a bisexual hottie. I don't know where the bisexual thing came from. I think that was just to level the playing field for all who might thirst after.
His wife's going to be foaming when she finds out.
She's in hospital. She'll never know. Children's film. Sorry, Toonie, you were saying when you watched this.
I just found it weird that like the neighbour just declared themselves as Granny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then I do remember back when I was a kid, was like old people that lived in the street, and you used to call them like aunties and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just my street.
No, I get that. It's your mum's friend, so she's your auntie. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she's your free babysitter, so you call her nanny.
Yeah.
She's got nothing else better to do. She's not going to watch telly because it's set in a weird time before telly. So, may as well.
Might as well. Yeah, do you know Soph also said the same thing. They found Granny sinister. And I was like, yeah, but you know how you get like aunties? Like when someone's like your auntie.
Not that quick.
Conversation.
They introduced themselves and then it was just like a
first meeting.
You can call her Granny if you like. No thanks.
No, I don't even know her actual name. I would like to know her real name first. Fair. What did you think of this film? How did you find it? And how did you find it in contrast to the first film that we watched?
Do you want to go, Chris?
Yeah, can do.
I was just going to say silent until one of you does, so...
I'll cut it out. I know how to now. Yeah, it was the polar opposite. This felt like an actual kids' film that you would show a kid, and not like as a punishment for not eating the vegetables or whatever. Yeah, it's really bright. The animation's amazing. The music as well. That's a proper brainworm, and that's gets in your head. Nobody dies.
Totoro.
Yeah.
Totoro.
But it's not how it works, actually.
No.
But yeah, complete opposite. I quite enjoyed it. It was all right. Yeah. Beloved film.
Nobody dies.
Beloved film, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about you two?
How about you two, Nick?
I thought it started a bit slow, but maybe that was because they knew it was a double feature and you needed some time to, get yourself back together after Fireflies. But yeah, it was over half an hour, I think, before anything started really happening. But like the animation and stuff was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I watched it on Netflix, so I don't know if it was a restored version or whatever. Or
It was.
It just looked so good.
Yeah. And I think I'm happy for studios to want to remaster films because it is gorgeous, and I think this is what Miyazaki does so well is natural scenery. Like he knows how to make you want to like step into a woods with him, because he does it in Princess Mononoke as well.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. It is really beautiful, and I did find Cat Bus sinister.
Yeah.
I thought Granny was fine. I was very happy to accept Granny as Granny, and if she wants to babysit me, that fine. Don't have a problem with it. She seems a cheerful sort. Cat Bus, on the other hand, entirely the creepiest character in this film.
Are you sure? Is it not the weird neighbour boy?
Oh, the weird neighbour boy. Oh no, he's just shy. He's not seen other children nearby before.
No, he goes to school. He's seen girls before. He has a scabby umbrella. I'm not going to say a word.
Why does this scabby umbrella mark him as a weirdo? I don't
know.
Understand the logic there.
It's just the whole exchange where he doesn't talk to them. He just goes,
Oh,
It's just a bit.
I thought he was sweet. I thought he was just shy because he's like hides from them and stuff.
Yeah, because he's hiding his intentions.
What?
So he said,
What do you think his intentions are? I'm just curious.
He actually made the cat bus out of cats.
Stitched cats together.
I don't know. He reminded us of the neighbour in Toy Story. That's why I didn't like him. Sid.
Funny you should say Toy Story. Did you know that Totoro makes a cameo in Toy Story 3 because the director is the Miyazaki based the little girls based it on his own niece.
Right.
And originally there was only going to be one little girl, and then he realised very quickly that actually in order to tell the story it would make more sense for them to have sisters, because a small child is less likely to wait at a bus stop for their father when they're on their own than if they have an older sibling with them.
Nice.
So he introduced an older sister character later on in the production, but the littlest girl is based on his own niece, and she is married to the director of Toy Story 3, and who then put Totoro into Toy Story 3 as a cameo.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. Yeah. And who knows, maybe Sid was also based on the creepy neighbour boy, Cantor.
Yeah, what a Cantor.
So yeah, there we go. Any favourite characters other than the dad, obviously, because he's a bisexual hottie?
I liked Cat Bus. And I liked the way May was animated as well. She looked like a frog, which I found quite good.
He did. When you said that, because you messaged us in the chat to be like, I like her, she looks like a frog. And I was like, actually, that's a really good description. Because she kind of like, there's a lot of like posturing that she does especially when she's concentrating on something. Yeah. I like May. She's my favourite character in it as well. And there's a bit where she's running after her older sister when the older sister goes to like use the only phone in the village, and she just like doesn't know where they are, and you're just watching her like run around the village by herself, and you're like, oh no. So cute, so small.
I like it when she's following like the creature because it's dropping like corn or whatever, and she's following it. That's really funny.
Yeah. And there's another one where she's like following it, just like mimicking its, and then it looks over its shoulder and realizes she's there and disappears, and you're like, oh. Yeah, that was cute. What do we think of? So Totoro is obviously an iconic character that has become the mascot of the studio. Go on, Chris. Start an online war. What do you think of Totoro as a character?
I don't know why. I don't know why Totoro, because he's not the best. It's not the best Ghibli film. So why have Totoro as the mascot? It's like
What do you think the best Ghibli film is?
obviously Poco Rosso or something like that.
I want to be a pig man in a plane.
Rather be a pig than a fascist.
Nah. So
Yeah, but I don't think this is targeted towards me though. I see why I enjoyed it. I think it's good, but I don't think I'm the target audience. I'm not into the
no, I don't think you are either.
cutesy stuff as much. Not. See, I prefer Grave of the Fireflies over this because more happens. I know bad things happen, but more happens. And this is kind of like it doesn't feel like a film to me. It feels like a short story because at the end it's just like your mom will get better. The end. There's no like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the end was really abrupt. Like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like a film. It was just like
just ran out of like, yeah.
You don't even see them really reunite with their mum. You just see them leave some corn on her windowsill.
Yeah.
Which feels like an odd choice. But another reason why they are real, because the adults see the corn there.
No. So
no.
So if my wife was pretty ill in the hospital, having a fever and everything, and like she's like, "Oh, Chris, this bit of corn just appeared on the windowsill here. It's a bit, and it says to Mum. I'm sure I've just saw our two children in the tree outside in the second-story building." You'd be like, "All right, yeah. Do you want to lie down a bit and have some more medicine?"
So you think the mother's part of the hallucination?
Yeah.
The mass hallucination of the village.
Do you know our children that have went missing that we don't know about? They must have come here on a cat bus. That was it. But all right, pet, just have some more antibiotics. Go to sleep.
So devoid. But you think Grave of the Fireflies is the better film between the two of them?
Yeah. So
let me check this.
Right.
You would recommend Grave of the Fireflies.
I'm not saying. Just stop putting words in my mouth.
I'm just curious what you're defining as a better film.
So, I think these films aim to make you feel something, and I felt more from Grave of the Fireflies, even though it was a horrible void of depression. I felt more from Grave of the Fireflies than My Neighbour Totoro. So I think it's achieved its goal. They're both animated amazingly. They both have really nice parts where it's just like the little girl in Grave of the Fireflies. Oh, she's dead cute and that playing around. You kind of have their moments in My Neighbour Totoro as well.
Mm.
It's just they die. At least it's got an ending.
Do you think do you think the My Neighbour Totoro would have benefited from more child death? like how far does it?
All I'm saying is a ending is better than no ending.
Interesting. Toonie, what do you think? If you were going to
I
think it's a better film.
I agree. I think Grave of the Fireflies is a better film in that it evokes more emotion.
Never coming back.
Um,
No, you're right.
Totoro is kind of, I don't know, it gets boring in places. It doesn't move along that well. Like I said, it takes a while to get going. I think the animation's probably better in Totoro. But yeah, as a movie, like if you made live action movies of these two movies, I think Grave of the Fireflies would be like a masterpiece.
It's funny you should say that because there is a live action TV show of Grave of the Fireflies.
Is there?
Yeah. And like hell am I watching it because I think it's bad enough when you're seeing it animated. If I saw it with real children,
Yeah,
I think it would just about kill me.
I think I'll pick this differently now because
I do usually try and avoid sad things.
yeah,
No.
But yeah,
So thank you for you for breaking your
exactly.
sad
Just
thing
for you.
just for us.
I'd just like to point out that this is Phoebes' picks, not mine.
Yeah, it was. I stand by it. I think, look, they are two very iconic films, right? If you say to someone, what's the saddest anime film that they've ever seen, and they don't say Grave of the Fireflies, it's because they've never seen Grave of the Fireflies. But I stand by it. I think it is, and I think you're right. It is. I think it is, and I agree with like what Molly said the next day. Sometimes it does take a day to like to settle on the soul. That it's desperately sad, but it does make you feel something. And there are lots of very clever things in Grave of the Fireflies that they do to balance out the sadness. So you have moments where they're playing together, or you have like more like light-hearted moments between the siblings, and that makes the contrast of the utter like horror that they're going through so much worse. And that's like masterful. It's like well thought out. It has a very strong message. It's the fact that it's based on a true story only deepens the tragedy of it as well. Whereas Totoro, he's iconic, right? So he's like, it's a beautiful film, but I agree, it's very slow to start. And nothing really happens. You're just kind of watching these two little girls basically settle into a new house.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And I think watching it, it's a film that you can watch when you're in a really low place and it will lift your spirits. It's like, it does fill you with like a kind of warm fuzziness. And there are a few times I was watching it where I was like, no, it's just cute, right? But in terms of like what will stay with me, Grave of the Fireflies from the first moment I've seen it to today, because I definitely rewatched it. But from the first moment I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm going to remember this film. I'm just going to, and there will be moments that I will always remember from it. Like when like the ashes fly out into the meadow at the end, and you see like their spirits unite and they're kind of like watching, like what's happened to them. It's like, there are just like moments that stick with you. And I think Totoro, the character design is iconic, but the actual story itself, nothing really sticks with you. Except for the theme tune. The theme tune has been with me all weekend. And occasionally I will be just doing something in the kitchen. I'll be like, Totoro, 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 Totoro. And
it's like an alarm, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like the old Samsung alarm. Is it the Morning Rise or whatever it was called?
Mm-hmm.
To this day, if I hear that noise, I get irrationally angry. So yeah, I agree with you. I think Grave of the Fireflies better film. I'm not recommending it to anyone who doesn't really want I feel bad that you watched it with Molly because you knew what you were signing up for, Kris. Molly didn't, and I feel like that was irresponsible of you as her partner to let that happen.
It's one of the things where it's like people are like, oh yeah, 10 out of 10 would never watch again. And you've got to experience it at one point, so...
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of live action films that I've had the same reaction to as Grave of the Fireflies, and I think there are very, very few, and the only one I could think of was a film about the bombing of Hiroshima, which at
a lot of them are like
yeah, it's like
Prisoner of War films. Yeah, definitely.
It's all like really harrowing, yeah, war film. I think it's one of the greatest war films ever made. I'm gonna say that. Grave of the Fireflies, hands down. You don't agree? Name a no.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you seen Platoon? Have you seen Full Metal Jacket?
Have you seen Police Academy 5? I can't remember. One of them set in a war.
Have you seen Bridge over the River Kwai?
Yeah.
I have actually. And you know what I thought of River Jojo the River Kwai? Too long. It's too long. It's as slow as My Neighbour Totoro.
You know what? I thought that about The Godfather. Never finished it. Thought it was bad.
Yeah.
Just bored of this.
Oh, there's the wedding. No. The wedding thing goes on for ages in Godfather, isn't it? It's the same with Deer Hunter. Yeah. Some of the scenes just go on for too long.
I love The Deer Hunter. That's a great film. That's a great war film. Does The Godfather count as a war film if he's a soldier?
Mm.
Are war films inherently Christmassy? Because I think of films like The Great Escape as well.
Oh, I used to watch Letters from Iwo Jima around Christmas time. Don't know why.
That's what I mean. There seems to be something in the zeitgeist about, it's Christmas time to watch Goodnight Mr. Tom or something.
Love that song.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another one where there's a dead child in it as well.
Dead child, dead mother, all the death.
Yeah.
That's a sad film as well.
Yeah.
Very sweet at the end, but very sad getting there.
Mr. Tom, I've paid myself again. Yeah. What would you normally be watching at Christmas? Like right now, Boxing Day.
On Boxing Day,
Yeah. Besides this, obviously.
which I watch every year.
Back to the Future.
Oh, good shout. That's nice.
I like a Gist at the Argonauts.
I love a Jason and the Argonauts at Christmas. I like plasticine models at Christmas because I was just thinking Wallace and Gromit.
That's a shout.
Aardman Studios at Christmas time. Or like, what's the Rudolph the Reindeer one they did? That's where it's like you see reindeer tit.
See reindeer.
One. Have you seen that?
What?
I'm not making it up.
Reindeer
This is the
tit.
thing. This one with reindeer tits. It's Vixen the reindeer, because you know Vixen's one of the reindeer, so one of Santa's reindeer. I think it's called like Rudy or something like it. It's an Aardman Studio, but like a grown-up film about Santa's reindeer, and
I think you're making stuff up.
I'm not. You see, she's a reindeer with tits. Like making it up. It's like Donna or someone.
How would you do
One
it?
of the reindeer.
Euro Trash Christmas edition.
Welcome to Santa's workshop. Ah.
Here's my toys.
Careful.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, his carrot's going. Yeah. Actually, the Snowman is another one that I would watch at Christmas.
I hate the snowman. It's too long.
Yeah.
Too much singing.
I preferred Santa Claus though. I thought Santa Claus was better.
It's less than an hour, Chris.
It's more than it should be.
You prefer the Santa Claus one where he's like in his workshop?
Yeah. When he goes on holiday, doesn't he? Like after Christmas.
Mm.
The Raymond Briggs one.
Yeah. Raymond Briggs. That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather watch the one where the two old people die, to be
Okay.
honest.
When the wind blows, you wouldn't. No one would rather watch that film. That film is the equivalent of Grave of the Past Life.
I would like
You
that
see
better
it
than the
once and you're like,
castrati for half an hour, or whatever it is.
Castrati, he's not castrati, he's a falsetto boy. He's a
Potato,
little falsetto boy.
potato.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's his name?
Child.
What's his
Alan
name,
Jones.
Chris?
False.
There we go.
What's he
Khaled
called?
Jones. The little falsetto child. Khaled Jones.
Didn't
Aled.
Aled. Oh, that's not the name. Grave of the Fireflies is the best war film. Aled isn't a name. What other hot takes have I got?
Do you want to talk about world politics or something?
Well, no, but you have also said My Neighbour Totoro is crap, so let's start a fight.
I didn't say it was crap. I just said it wasn't as good as everyone says it is.
What would you have as the Ghibli mascot then, Chris?
So there's a film that we did a while ago called Pogo Rosso, where it's about a pig flying a plane, and him.
You'd have the pig.
I would have the pig. Yeah, he flies about. You make a cuddly teddy out of him. He's fun, whimsical. What do you want?
Nice.
Either that or the wolf from Princess Mononoke.
Listen, neither of those are very good mascots because then neither of them are very cute, and you need a mascot to be cute. I personally would choose either the Soot Sprites because they're in 3 different Studio Ghibli films. They're in Laputa Castle in the Sky, they're in Spirited Away, and they're in Totoro. Or the Kodama from Princess Mononoke, you know, the creepy little things that like...
Oh, yeah.
They'd make a good mascot.
The neck cricky things.
Yeah, the creepy neck cricky things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go for that ugly dude who's inside the heron and Boy and the Heron.
I've never seen that.
Pats.
Is that Robert
Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson?
That's Robert Pattinson.
That's Batman.
Robert Pattinson doing a truly unhingedly good job in that film in the dub. Like it's absolutely amazing. You would not know it's him from Twilight.
But do you not think that when Ghibli gets a voice actor in, you get the Miyazaki like behind them with like, do it like this or I'll cheat you, like raps them on the back or something?
I liked it. I think it's just that they can afford to get in whoever they like.
Yeah.
So they pay for good talents.
See, I've only seen him. I've seen him act in Twilight, so
yeah. And he doesn't go. But The Lighthouse is another good one. Probably not for Christmas.
He's actually a really good actor. Since Twilight, he's come on leaps and bounds.
Right.
Yeah. He's had a long and impressive career. But enough about our Pats.
No, let's talk more.
I'm going to wrap us up. Is there anything else that you want to say on these 2 films other than I can't believe you made me watch these, Phoebe?
Yeah, thanks so much, Phoebe. You really Christmas dinner was lovely watching these.
Threw me tears.
Well, you got to season your food somehow.
Yeah, I felt great gorging myself on Christmas food while watching children starving.
Good. So you remember the real meaning of Christmas then, Toonie, and that's guilt.
It's living the capitalist stream.
Okay. What? That's the real meaning of Christmas. Fair.
Steve.
Fab. Well, thank you very much for coming on Anime Club with us, Toonie. I'm sorry I made you watch the world's saddest anime film. But I look forward to having you back at another time to hopefully, if you'll come back, to discuss something a lot more fun.
That would be great.
Yeah. And thank you as always, Chris, for a wonderful year of anime.
Yeah.
I think this is it now. When we next see people, it'll be 2026. So in the meantime, hug a loved one. Cuddle up with a good manga. Put some anime on the telly and enjoy the rest of your year, folks. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, there we go. I mean, Happy Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. once again as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then